The Watermark at the Pearl offers a pet-friendly urban environment for older adults that also includes on-site wellness and dining. Located in Portland's vibrant Pearl District, the Watermark redefines expectations for senior living. Every day brings enriching opportunities to live fully with connection, creativity, meaning, and purpose. So if you or a loved one are looking for independent or assisted living and/or memory care, visit portlandwatermark.com today. Your story continues at the Watermark at the Pearl. Veganizers World Vegan Month is happening all of November, meaning all month long you can enjoy vegan specials for a cause at participating businesses, including Mis Tacones, Nora, Vitopian, Boxcar Pizza, and so many more. As always, a portion of sales benefits nonprofits and progressive causes, and when you dine at participating locations, you can collect stamps for a chance to win gift cards. To learn more, visit veganizerpdx.com/world-vegan-month or follow them at veganizerpdx. Tomorrow, November 12th, is one of the most iconic days in Oregon history. It's the 55th anniversary of Exploding Whale Day. That's when officials in Florence, Oregon decided to clear a beached whale carcass by blowing it up with approximately a half-ton of dynamite. If you're wondering, it went great. And tomorrow is also the 55th birthday of Portland legend, figure skater Tonya Harding. How crazy is that? So today on CityCast Portland, we're celebrating this holiday eclipse of sorts with help from local comedian Jay Fluelling and several sharp-tongued folks from our comedy scene. They're sharing their picks for our city and state's most iconic features, characters, and moments from history. It's Tuesday, November 11th. I'm Claudia Meza, and this is what Portland's talking about. You know, Jay, I think the celebration of these two iconic historical moments, Exploding Whale Day and Tonya Harding's birthday, have a lot to tell us about our culture as Oregonians. That's what I think. So as you reflect on these iconic moments, what do you think of? Like, what's your favorite Portland/Oregon iconic moment or icon, either of today or from the past?
So, honorable mentions, of course, Exploding Whale Day and Tonya Harding, near and dear to our hearts. She's ours. She belongs to us and Lloyd Center. But another honorable mention is what was the cult again? What was it?
Rajneesh.
The Rajneeshis, yes. Out in Antelope, Oregon, Wild Wild Country documentary. That's a big one. And then that brings us to The Simpsons, Matt Groening, of course, Elliott Smith, of course. But for me, the most iconic moment, and I think it like whales in comparison to everything else.
Okay, whales. Gotcha.
is the Portland Mavericks, 1973 to 1977. Are we familiar?
Oh, we are very familiar.
Hell yes. Yeah. It is our biggest moment. It was so cool. And the documentary film, The Battered Bastards of Baseball, is amazing. It's amazing. It spells out the whole thing.
Yeah, and it also gives you a glimpse of what Portland used to be, that working class spirit, the just like, we're going to make our own thing, we don't care, you know? And also, I'll be honest, Californians coming in with money and being like, wouldn't it be fun if we did this?
That's classic Portland. That is classic
No, I'm
Portland.
not joking. It is classic Portland. It's a Californian coming in with a shit ton of money going, what if though, guys, we put on a show? And Portlanders are like, let's do it.
Yeah, and they rose to the call. I mean, God, it was, the whole recipe was there. As you say, Bing Russell, Hollywood, like low-key star, father of Kurt Russell. He comes up here. He buys an independent baseball team. Everyone's like, you're crazy. And he's like, I don't care. And it just like puts together a team of not like just the rejects who are still good, you know. And also there was like a hint in the documentary of like one baseball player where it was like, was there some gay stuff going on in the locker room? Like the pitcher that had the book that came out. Anyway, so that was also intriguing to me when I like rewatched the film. But like there was a record of 120,000 tickets sold. That was their record.
That's insane. It shows that Portland loves baseball, also just loves sports. We love rooting for teams. We really do, especially when they're rejects. It goes straight to the heart. But did you know that Kirk Russell was part of that team too? Like he occasionally would play. And People don't know that. It's like Kirk Russell,
Kurt
the
Russell.
actor,
Yes.
played for a Portland baseball team. Do you understand how crazy that is?
His father was the visionary of it. And also there's other like insane coincidences with the Portland Mavericks where it like Big League Chew bubblegum came out of that from the ball boy. And like the ball boy had the idea and somebody like capitalized it on the team. And then that ball boy was Todd Field, the director.
What did he direct?
His latest one was, I gotta Google this. Somebody just told it to me.
Oh my God, just so you know, I'm in Todd Field's Wikipedia right now, and the first picture of him in early life is him in like Civic Stadium at a field wearing his little Mavericks.
Yes!
Wearing his little Mavericks shirt as the ball boy. Yes. So Todd Field became like this art house darling. He created
Academy-nominated filmmaker.
Yeah, he directed Little Children.
Yep.
Tar with Cate Blanchett. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just, it goes on and on and on about this phenomenon. People supported it. And then, of course, it was like kind of stolen from us or kind of stolen from Bing Russell. And it's kind of a sad story where it's like corporate America then they're like, whoa, some guy did something, created something, and Portlanders really liked it and they fell in love with it. And like, we'll come in, take everything that's cool about it away, and then try and like gouge you for more money. And it was like ticket sales went down in half, and that's how we got like the Beavers back or something. But I think the spirit of that like Portland iconic moment of the Mavericks is transferring into the Portland Pickles. Like that's
100%.
The spirit is coming to it back, you know? I mean, I don't know anything about the Portland Pickles, like behind the scenes structure or who owns them or if it's big baseball or whatnot. But like, I feel like it's like capturing that Mavericks like mentality.
I can confidently say it's a bunch of kids, by the way, putting stuff together. I just need you to know because we've worked with them and I'm always just like, you're the head of this. You look like you're 10.
Your office is a residential house. Okay, got it.
But they're an amazing organization and you got the pulse of Portland because it is, you know, they're Portland.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've reached out across the Portland comedy scene and solicited some perspectives from local comedians. I understand that today's voices are all part of a show that you're producing soon too. You want to give us a little insight on that?
Listeners of CityCast Portland, I'm directing and co-producing a show called Sketch Giving. It's Giving Sketch, and it's at Fuse's Backdoor Theater, 43rd and Hawthorne, and opening night is the 14th, 15th, and then closing weekend, the 21st and the 22nd. So get your tickets on Eventbrite. But it's an amazing cast of characters. It's generated by the cast, the material, and it's going to be a fun time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I know it hasn't started, but it's a big deal. Putting something like this together. Seriously,
creating
Jay.
art. Thank you.
I need everyone to know that Jay right now is laying down on a couch covered. I think he's got a blanket. He's got his cozy little mug and
on a bearskin rug, a roaring fire.
He's just creating art. Okay. So the first person we're hearing from today is Roz Mostagimi. So who is she? Aside from Frasier's producer, I'm assuming.
She's an incredible actress, comedic
that
talent.
Forced laugh was amazing. Nothing's forced. She's funny, this one.
Nothing's forced over here. So Roz is an incredible actress, comedic talent, and is one of the featured cast members of Sketch Giving.
All right, well, let's hear what she has to say.
My Portland icon is the many alleyways of Portland. When a friend says they're visiting Portland, usually people jump to recommend the hip, trendy streets. Oh, you should go to Hawthorne. You should go to Alberta. You should go to Northwest 23rd. Wrong. Boring. Played out. The real Portland lurks in the alleys, my friends. In the alleys, you can find paintings that people just hang up on their fences for some reason, a little native plant garden with hand-painted signs, and this is the most important, there is a 100% chance you will see some chickens. So before you struggle to find parking on Belmont so you can buy a vintage t-shirt for $40, why not try going off the beaten path?
Oh, that's so good.
Roz.
Jay, I have a feeling that Roz lives in Foster Powell in that neighborhood because we had someone. Yeah, that's what we call it. Because we had a resident from that area come through, give us a neighborhood guide, and all she talked about was the alleys.
Great minds think alike. Yes.
I'm
Okay.
assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Foster Powell. But the thing is that's not the only person who's come on to give us a neighborhood guide to say, like, you gotta check out our alleys. So it's a Portland thing.
And they're elusive. I mean, like Denver, it's like alley everywhere. Same thing with like Chicago, where it's like, oh, that's an alley. But like the Portland ones are like more, I think, neighborhoody. Is that? I don't know. I'm asking. Yeah, because I'm not like a big alley man.
All right, well, listen, we're going to take a quick break here. And when we come back, we're going to hear more from the comedy scene about what they think are Portland's most iconic moments. Colder weather is coming, and with it, higher energy use. So if you're like me and are looking for ways to lower your electric bill this winter, PGE's customer dashboard makes it so easy to stay in control. Using your dashboard, you can track where your energy is going, see what's driving its use, and discover personalized tips to make helpful adjustments. All you have to do is log in or create an account, then use the Home Energy Analysis tool to update your home profile, and in just a few minutes, you're going to get suggestions tailored to your home and lifestyle. And while you're there, you can also sign up for paperless billing and explore other energy shifting programs recommended just for you. Go check it out at portlandgeneral.com/my-dash. That's portlandgeneral.com/my-dash. Walla Walla is officially inviting you, you, to enjoy the holidays in their cozy and charming small town. They're just a scenic 4-hour drive away, located in southeastern Washington, meaning if you visit soon, you'll have a few more chances to see the sun before our winter fully hits. Walla Walla Valley is also home to more than 130 wineries offering great food and wine. They also have a very walkable historic downtown core with lovely shops to explore. There's enough to do where you have the option to pack your calendar with wine tastings, golf, and local events, or go at your own pace for a nice relaxing getaway. Go to wallawalla.org to plan your visit today. That's wallawalla.org. All right, so next up is Ryan King. Tell us a little bit about him.
A longtime improviser in Portland, a close friend, a gigantic talent, and also a talented writer. And so, again, like he's in sketch giving, it's giving sketch.
All right, well, let's hear what Ryan has to say.
The icon I want to highlight is Ursula K. Le Guin. Ursula was born in California, but she spent most of her life in Portland, Oregon. If you don't know who Ursula is, she's primarily a sci-fi author, but she also wrote some fantasy novels. If you've never read any of her work and you're listening to this, you live in Portland, you probably like books. Grab yourself a copy of Left Hand of Darkness. You won't regret it.
You won't regret it.
Yeah, I love that he's like, hey, you're from Portland. You're a freaking nerd.
There's a lot of book readers out here.
Yeah, I can't imagine, though, a book lover not having heard of Ursula K. Le Guin. I got to be honest. But I didn't know she was born in California. That's interesting.
Well, there's the recipe, California to Portland.
No one wants to hear it. And I need everyone to know Jay is born and raised Portlander. Like, he has every right to tell us all to go to hell.
And I just want to, like, put a little, like, bookmark in that because I don't, like, actively hate Californians or whatnot. But it's like growing up here, like my bosses, my parents, like everybody in that older generation always had like a gripe about Californians and that I didn't understand. So I know it, I live it, I breathe it, but I don't feel it in my heart.
You can't blame them, honestly.
The one thing that Californians do annoy me is when they're like, oh, the rain, right? I had it happen yesterday. And I was like, I love the rain.
Yeah, it's like maybe a little research. Maybe Google the weather here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Think
do you
about
like the green? Do you like the air? Do you like the water around here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's from the rain, you idiot.
Okay. Like, I have no problems with Californians. Yeah, freaking idiots. All right, so you also brought us a clip from Craig McCarthy, who's also in your show. Tell me a little bit about him.
Oh, God. This cast is dynamite, and they're all my friends. Craig and I have been doing improv forever. He's a part of J Names. He goes by the J name JPEG McCarthy, the monicum. But he produced his own play, a rack-funded play recently, and is a huge film buff and, like, is just like the biggest, best friend I could have and, like, a great comedic talent. And he's the star of the show.
Well, Craig has an iconic historic moment for us.
You're gonna like this one.
Portland's most iconic moment happened on August 17th, 1996, when a little-known Portland author named Chuck Palahniuk released his novel Fight Club. Now, that novel, based partially on Portland's anti-consumerism and DIY scene, went on to revolutionize dorm room posters for over a decade and had the distinction of making every dude that read it awesome and smart.
And also just completely missed the entire point of the book. He's like, masculinity is awesome.
Yeah,
Let's start a fight club.
Yeah. And it's just compounded by the movie. Like every Joe Rogan listener is like, they always think and want to say, like, I want to look like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. It's like a thing that is said. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, read that book again.
Yeah. Chuck Palahniuk is ours. He's from here. Fight Club is huge. A lot of his other books are great.
Okay, well, let's take another quick break here. And when we come back, the last of the comedians giving us their historic, most iconic moments.
You know, when most of us want to learn a new language, it's not because we're dying to memorize grammar tables or ace a quiz. It's because we actually want to speak it out in the real world with real people. And that's what Babbel is great at, getting you there, fast. Hey, it's Michael Zibiak, Chief Revenue Officer here at CityCast. My daughter's a senior in high school, and after graduation, we're taking a father-daughter trip to Spain. And right now, my Spanish is, let's just say, very high school level. Shout out to Senior Patty from Syosset High School. You tried. When we're in Spain, I'd love to do more than just ask where the bathroom is. I want to be able to chat with locals, order tapas, and actually connect, not just read the menu and point. So I'm starting with Babbel. It's all about small steps, big wins, and it's super easy to fit into my life. Honestly, with how busy things get here at CityCast, I love that Babbel's bite-sized, 10-minute lessons fit right into my day, between meetings or over my morning coffee. I'm excited to pick up some real-world Spanish before we go, so we can experience Spain like locals, not tourists. Doesn't that sound better? Right now, Babbel's got a special deal for our listeners. Get up to 55% off your subscription at babbel.com/citycast. That's BABBEL.com/citycast for up to 55% off. Rules and restrictions may apply. Gracias and adios.
Kick off the holiday season in one of the most charming small towns in Washington state. Walla Walla's Holiday Barrel Weekend offers wine tastings, a music-filled tree lighting, and a holiday parade of lights. It's all taking place December 5th through the 7th in the heart of Walla Walla's historic and very walkable downtown. I was actually looking through their event calendar, and there's something to do almost every day. Just that weekend alone, I saw line dance lessons, salsa dancing, a disco soul funk dance party, movie nights. They've got so much going on. They've also got every kind of lodging imaginable, from adorable bed and breakfasts to cute boutique hotels to the good old La Quinta Inn. Head over to wallawalla.org to plan your visit today. That's wallawalla.org. Okay, so the last clip you brought is another moment from Portland/Oregon history by Adrienne Warner. So who is she? Who is she?
A classic lady and has stolen my heart forever. She's getting married, and her and her beautiful fiance, Michael Schoenfelder, who's also in the cast, asked me to officiate their wedding in Santa Fe next year. So I'm super honored, but she has been an incredible comedic talent for more than 15 years, a writer. Both her and her fiance have their own sketch group, and I was honored when they joined my cast. And she's just absolutely classy, and I'm in love with her.
All right, well, here she is.
My name is Adrienne Warner, and the most iconic Portland moment is June 1912, when the first Benson bubbler appeared on Southwest Washington and 5th. So shout out to timber baron Simon Benson, who donated $10,000 to the city to create 20 of these now iconic fountains. These innovative bubblers keep the people of our fair city hydrated, and they also make great cloaca cleaners for our city birds.
Bravo!
Oh, you should Google that. We have one here in St. John's, and it's the only reason I like truly believe we're part of Portland. Is like
Yes.
I'm like, look, we were once part. It was once we were connected by a streetcar here, and this Benson bubbler proves it.
Shout out to Adrian. I love the Benson bubblers.
They're controversial, Jay, and you
Tell
know
me more.
why. Well, because
the birds are like, why, what?
Because I mean, aside from the bird poopings and the birds, you know, in the water and then near the mouthpiece, there's a lot of people just use them kind of in a weird way. Like I've seen people take little French baths next to them. You know, like I've
Yes, yeah. I mean, yes. This is.
And you're just like,
true.
I don't think I'm going to put my mouth or my water bottle anywhere near that. You know?
Yeah, I think it's a Portland thing to just like, this is the one time we throw science in our brain to the wind, and it's like, here I am, Pacific Northwest, Portland, let's go. And also, if there's another thing, and maybe this is a Portland thing, when one presents itself to you, it's like, oh, I did need a tiny drink.
Just to say, I needed a little sip.
There's never, like, I'm not in the world, like, thinking, I just need, like, a sip of something. But, like, when I walk into a Benson Butler, we're like, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Before we wrap up, I just want to quickly point out some future iconic moments that are happening
Please do.
right now.
Please do.
What's going on at the ice facility? I feel like 20 years from now, we're going to look back and just be like, Frog Guy.
Yeah, Frog Guy is cool.
I mean, he's going worldwide. I think he's one of our future icons. Do you have another, like, this is going to be a future iconic moment?
The, like, post-COVID, like, Portland is like, you know, a war zone kind of thing. And then now this second, like, Portland's a war zone kind of propaganda thing. Like, those all kind of like came up in like recent stuff in my brain, but I don't think that they'll withstand the test of time. I do like Frog Guy. I think Frog Guy is the thing that's going to come out of this current sitch.
Yeah, Portland as a war zone is definitely going to pop up, I think, in documentaries, you know, just like, even as a joke, you know, just like, oh yeah, Portland is a war zone.
Totally.
Jay, thank you so much again for hanging out with me and going through some of these iconic moments. These are my favorite shows to do now, Jay, because of you. So I really appreciate it. You want to do a last little tap dance about the show where anyone listening can catch all of these comedians?
Yes. Well, one, I'm honored to be here, and I'm honored to be in your listening ears. And so if anybody wants to check out all four of these comedians and my directorial vision, come to Sketchgiving, November 14th, 15th, 21st, and 22nd. Tickets can be found on eventbrite.com.
And where is it?
It's at Fuse's Backdoor Theater, which is on 43rd and Hawthorne. It's behind the coffee shop, and you have to go down an alley.
That's where you'll find Roz, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Jay. Appreciate you.
No problem. See y'all there.
That's all for today here on CityCast Portland. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed the show, share it with a friend or rate and leave us a good review. It really helps us out. And don't forget, you can support this show and get some great perks by becoming a CityCast neighbor. Just visit membership.citycast.fm for all the details. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more from around the city. Until then, see you at Slim's.
Guess what? CityCast has some news. I'm Sean McPherson, the host of CityCast Twin Cities.
And I'm Jane Sihu, and I'm the host of CityCast Seattle. Hey, if you have a friend in one of our cities, can you text them for us?
Yeah, something, simple like, hey, how's that rash doing? And do you listen to podcasts? Because I have one you're definitely going to like. After that, tell them that CityCast has helped you become more informed, more involved, and more connected to your amazing city.
We're going to help that person you know in Seattle who's been trying to make friends.
And we're also going to do that for that guy you only kind of knew in college who moved back to the Twin Cities after graduation.
Don't we all have that guy?
Yeah, and usually that guy is named Todd.
So did you text them yet?
Jane, let's just wait a minute. We don't want to rush anybody. We'll do a little small talk. How's everything going in Seattle?
Beautiful, beautiful. Fall leaves popping. How about Twin Cities?
Today, beautiful and sunshiny in St. Paul. Okay, Jane, I bet they are done texting by now, and I just want to remind them, hey, you, please tell that friend to subscribe to CityCast Twin Cities or Seattle, wherever you get your podcasts.
Or if you don't want to text them and you're really just on Instagram sending them DMs all the time with like funny videos, send them a DM of our latest videos. You can find us at CityCast Twin Cities or CityCast Seattle on Instagram. Thanks.